Hello, guys. My name is Grace, and today I am going to be sorting out some stories. Like 2 years ago, I was working as a freelancer, and what I did was I used to write stories for a website in Spain. But that website is no longer online, it's no longer working, so I figured that I didn't want my stories to get lost in time and space. I want them to be read. Sorry. So what I'm going to be doing today is sorting out my stories. You will completely get them because they're written in Spanish. I plan to do some videos when I translate them to English, because what I want to do is I want to get all my stories, make some cute drawings, and make books, electronic books, to sell on Amazon, so that the way I make sure my stories are not just lost in that website that is no longer working, but people are actually reading them. Children are enjoying them. That's what I like. So I have a bunch of stories. I think I counted 40 something. So I started a little bit because I was planning to do it like really quick, but also I've been wanting to make an ASMR video because I've been in this community for like so long. I think since 2013, I guess. I don't really remember. And this community has given me so much peace, and I figured that this was a way to give it back a little bit, because being on the computer, looking through stories might be triggering to someone. So here I am. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but okay, I'm going to start. I really hope you enjoy it. So what I basically have 3 folders. This is for stories for Amazon book. So this file is for all the stories that I consider appropriate for Amazon, like they're completely my stories, and yeah, they're well written, and they just need to be translated. And sensible stories, that's only one I have only one story here, and it's about Christmas, but I mention some religious stuff that might not be suitable for a book, especially children's book. So that's where I'm going to put all the stories that I found like that. And this is change something. That means that these are stories that are well known, or stories that I don't like the character's name, or I don't like the endings, or they need to be changed. So in this file I've got them. So I'm going to start. Let's see. This is called Aria, Princess of the Seven Seas, and I think this is going to be in this file, in the stories for the Amazon book. Let me just get a little read, and I'm going to be a little whispering in Spanish because it's written in Spanish. So abrí los ojos con la luz del sol que se colaba por la ventana. Una latente emoción invadió mi cuerpo y salí de la cama lo más rápido que pude. El fin de semana había llegado, lo que para mí solo significaba una cosa: podría pasar todo el día en la playa. Aria, debes almorzar antes de irte, dijo mi madre obligándome. Madre, conoce lo que has crecido muy rápido. Claro, era mi cumpleaños número 15, lo había olvidado. Me observaba a mi madre dando un corral libremente por las mejillas. Bienvenida a casa. Oh, I know, I remember this story now. It's basically about a girl who loves the sea, and on her 15th birthday, she gets to the sea, and someone says, "Welcome home, daughter," and it's basically Poseidon, and well, yeah, it tells a little story of how she got lost, and she's returning now again, and I really like this story. So it goes to Amazon Books. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Alien and the Forest Beast. I like this one a lot. I already know what it is about because I loved writing this story. So yeah, I'm not gonna read this because I already know what it is, and I think it fits for Amazon. This is Bianca. I don't remember what it is. Well, I like this one, but it speaks about the stepmother murdering Bianca's mom. So I think it might be a little sensible, but I don't. Yeah, I was thinking about putting it in the change something file, but no, I'm not, because it would change the whole story, and I really don't have time for that. This is called Children. I don't know why, because, well, let's see. Tivindal, gobernado por un rey, muchos dos hijos, y nada mayor, si tú tienes una ángel, la marca fue divino el rey, seguirán más valiente a ti, que entró en la gloria que se va. Que no ofreció funeral que nadie asistió. Meses después llegó una buena noticia: la reina esperó un bebé. Okay, I think I remember this story. It's about two, a son and a daughter of a king that don't really care much about his father, and his father gets very sick, and then they have to save him, but one of them just worries about money and that he is going to be king after his father, so he doesn't help him. And the other one, the girl, I don't really remember, but I think it will be fit for Amazon. But I think I'll change a little thing, because it speaks about an angel, and as not everyone believes in angels, and well, not everyone is willing to let their kids read about angels, because we're not the same religion, we don't have the same beliefs. Sorry about that. So I'm going to change that angel part. It's not the main thing, so I could change it. So this one is Daniel and Regina. So what's this about? Regina, I don't know. Daniel acudió con su padre, comenzó todo estaban emocionado. Daniel se encontraba esperando en la carpintería. Well, I like this one. It could be. It's just about first sight love. I'm a romantic. What can I do about it? This Daniel is a woodworker. I don't remember the exact name for that. Regina is going to get married, but she doesn't want to get married with that man her mother is forcing her to get married with. So he sees Regina for the first time. He falls in love with her, and she does too. And on the wedding day, Regina cannot do it. She runs away to see Daniel, and then they live happily ever after, I guess. So I like it. Maybe I'll change some things, but I like it. This is called The Angel of Christmas Angel. And I'm not even gonna read this thing. I'm going to put in Insensible Stories. This one is Curious Spark. So he was a turtle. He was curious. Okay. This is this is a story about two friends, and one has to go on vacation, but he leaves a box with the other friend, and he tells him not to look in the box, and the other friend, of course, looks at what Jim has in the box, and then I don't know what happens, but this is, as maybe many of you will know, but this was an episode of SpongeBob with SpongeBob and Patrick. Patrick has a box and asked for SpongeBob to keep it, but he's not allowed to look at it, to look inside the box. So maybe I'm not gonna put it at all. I'm not sure if I should put it in one of these folders. Maybe I'm going to put in change something, and I'm going to see if I want to change the whole story, or if I can adapt it to be more original. So this one's called Hamlin's Florist. I don't know how to translate it. I don't know. But I already know that it's a traditional story, so I'm going to put it in and change something. This is the Fairy of Happiness, and she was a fairy, down, Kate and Heaven's fairy. I don't know if I don't finish. Oh, This one it's about a fairy that grants a wish to a very poor family. What the poor family wishes is they um, they wish for a mud pies to turn into a real pies, and the fairy was like very surprised, and she cries, and she runs to wish to them. So it's about happiness and how some little things can make you very happy, and it's not just about money or good things. It's about just the basic things, the little things that make you happy. So this one goes to Amazon Books. This is called, oh, I forgot to turn the volume. I'm just gonna, hold on. I never can do this. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna put in Don't Disturb because I've got Facebook open and I've got Skype and other things, and I don't want them to be disturbing the video. And I've been very lucky, none of those things have interrupted anything. So I'm happy about it. Okay, this is called The Weather Manipulator. So it's about Christian, who is a boy who lives in the clouds, like literally. Oh, okay. So this little boy was in charge of the weather. He lives in the clouds, but he hated love. Does he love? So whenever he saw a couple in love, he will make anything to make that the hate really wrong. Like he will manipulate the weather against that couple because he didn't like to see love. He sees a girl after that, and he understands love at last. So yeah, I like it. I am going to put it in Amazon Book. This is The Ugly Duckling. So I know now that I'm not gonna put it on the Amazon Book because that's obviously not my story. I mean, I wrote it, but it's inspiring someone else's story, so it's not mine. This is called The Middle of Young Souls, something like that. So I like this, but it's about a princess that gets lost in the woods, and then she sees a salmon tree. I need to I need to read more things in English because I can't find the word. But she sees a lot of tombs of people of what she thinks are children, because the date of born and dead are just like 4 years apart or 3 years apart, and she gets very, very sad about it. But someone tells her after that whenever someone is 18 years old, the king gives us a notebook where we write all the happy moments we live, or when we feel real love, like our first kiss, or the born when a son or daughter gets born. So they put on the side of that moment the time of how much that sensation, that love lasts. So when people die, they add up the time and they put it in their tomb. So that's why it's very. I don't think it will be fitted for. No, I think I'm gonna put it in sensible books. They speak about it. Speaks about that, and I'm not sure about it. Okay, I still have a lot of books to go, but this video has been already 21 minutes, so I think I'm going to split it into maybe 3 videos. I'm not sure. So thank you if you're still listening to this. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope this relaxed you, or maybe you fell asleep to it. That would be wonderful. So I'm going to see you and talk to you some other time, and I'll finish to sort these stories out.